Hey Raider Nation, what's good? Buckle up because we're diving into one of the hottest topics swirling around our Las Vegas Raiders in 2025. Did we make the right move letting Josh Jacobs walk in free agency? This is a decision that's got fans buzzing, analysts debating, and the entire NFL watching closely. Picture this. Our former star running back tearing it up in Green Bay, while we've got a new phenom, Ashton Janney, ready to carry the torch in Vegas. Is this a masterstroke by the new regime or a gamble that could haunt us? Let's break it down, Raider style, with all the passion and pride of the silver and black. So, grab your gear, hit that like button, and let's get into it. Did the Raiders nail this call or fumble the bag? First off, let's set the stage. Last offseason, the Raiders, under new GM John Spytek, made a bold choice to let Josh Jacobs, our two-time Pro Bowler and 2022 NFL rushing champ, hit free agency. It wasn't just a casual decision. It was a seismic shift for a franchise that's been craving stability. Jacobs, who racked up 5,545 yards and 46 touchdowns in 5 seasons with us, was a fan favorite, a workhorse who embodied the Raiders' grit. But with a new front office and a fresh vision, the team decided not to pay top dollar for a running back who, at 27, some argued was past his prime. What do you think, Nation? Was letting Jacobs go a cold, calculated move, or a tough, but necessary call? Now, here's where it gets juicy. Jacobs didn't just fade away. He signed with the Green Bay Packers and balled out in 2024, piling up 1,329 rushing yards, 6th in the NFL, and 15 touchdowns, 4th most, earning his 3rd Pro Bowl nod. Those numbers scream that Jacobs still has plenty in the tank, and NFL.com's Bucky Brooks is even predicting he could snag the 2025 Offensive Player of the Year award. Imagine that. A guy we let walk potentially hoisting a major award. Brooks points out that Jacobs, now a savvy grinder, could hit 2,000 scrimmage yards in Matt LaFleur's offense, especially with rookie playmaker Matthew Golden stretching defenses. So, Raider Nation, are we kicking ourselves yet? Or is there more to this story? Here's the kicker. While Jacobs is thriving in Green Bay, the Raiders didn't just sit back and cry over spilled milk. They went all in on the 2025 NFL Draft, snagging Boise State's Ashton Janney with a number 6 overall pick, the highest drafted running back since Saquon Barkley in 2018. Janney's not just any rookie. This dude's a generational talent, rushing for a jaw-dropping 2,601 yards in 2024, the second most in FBS history, with 29 touchdowns. Spytek and head coach Pete Carroll are betting big that Janney can transform our ground game, which was dead last in the NFL last year at 79.8 yards per game. So what's the vibe, Nation? Did we trade one star for another? Or are we still chasing shadows? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep this fire going. The plot thickens when we look at why the Raiders made this move. Last season, our run game was a straight-up disaster. 32nd in yards per game, 3.6 yards per carry, and just 10 rushing touchdowns. Ouch. The new regime, with Spytek and Carroll at the helm, knew they had to shake things up. Jacobs was a beast for us, no doubt. His 5,545 career yards rank 3rd in Raiders history, and he led the league in rushing in 2022. But paying a running back big money as they hit their late 20s is a risky bet in today's NFL, where the position's value is constantly debated. Spytek's philosophy? Don't undervalue running backs, but invest in young, explosive talent like Janney. Was this a genius pivot or a missed opportunity to keep a proven star? Let's talk about Ashton Janney, because this kid is the real deal. At Boise State, he wasn't just running. He was rewriting record books. His 2,601 yards in 2024 came with a 7.0 yards per carry average, 106 first down carries, and a PFF rushing grade of 99.9, the best in college football history. Oh, and he's no one-trick pony. Janney caught 43 passes for over 10 yards per catch and held his own in pass protection. Raiders legend Marcus Allen called him a weapon with elite balance and vision, comparing him to greats like Marshawn Lynch. Raider Nation, can you feel the hype? Is Janney the spark we need to revive our offense? Or are we banking too much on a rookie? On the flip side, Josh Jacobs' success in Green Bay can't be ignored. His 2024 campaign proved he's still a top-tier back, forcing 88 missed tackles, tied for first among RBs, and earning an 89.2 PFF receiving grade. With the Packers drafting Matthew Golden, a dynamic wideout, defenses might have to pick their poison, leaving Jacobs room to rack up yards. Bucky Brooks thinks this could lead to a monster 2025, especially in an offense led by Jordan Love's arm and Matt LaFleur's play calling. So, here's the question, Nation. If Jacobs goes off for 2,000 scrimmage yards and maybe even that OPOY award, will we regret letting him go, or is Janney's potential worth the risk? The Raiders' decision wasn't just about numbers. It was about culture and vision. Spytech emphasized adding great football players with dynamism and character, and Janney fits that mold. His leadership shone at Boise State, where he called out his team for lackluster effort, and his 2024 Heisman runner-up finish proves he's got the talent to back it up. Meanwhile, our running back room, Raheem Mostert, Zamir White, Sincere McCormick, and Dylan Lobby, has depth but lacks a true game-changer without Janney. So, Raider Nation, what's your take? Did we make the right call betting on Janney's future over Jacobs' present? Hit the comments, and let's debate this like true silver and black diehards. Now, let's zoom in on the Raiders' big picture for 2025. The decision to let Jacobs go wasn't just about one player. It was about rebuilding an offense that hit rock bottom last season. With Geno Smith at quarterback, Brock Bowers at tight end, and now Janney in the backfield, the Raiders are crafting a unit that can compete in the brutal AFC West. Spytech and Carroll, who's got a history of building dominant run games in Seattle, see Janney as the cornerstone of a new era. But here's the rub. Our offensive line, despite adding veteran Alex Kappa, still needs work to give Janney the lanes he needs. Can our O-line step up? Nation, or are we asking too much of a rookie to carry the load? Janney's fit in Vegas is almost too perfect. Coach Carroll's offenses thrive on physical, tackle-breaking backs. Think Marshawn Lynch in his Seahawks prime. Janney, at 5 feet 8 inches and 211 pounds, brings that same tenacity with 151 missed tackles forced in 2024 alone. His college tape shows a guy who can slip through tight spaces like Alvin Kamara and explode for big gains. Plus, with Chip Kelly as our new offensive coordinator, who churned out 2 1,000-yard rushers at Ohio State last year, Janney could be the key to unlocking a balanced attack. Raider Nation, are you buying the hype that Janney could be our next superstar? Or is the ghost of Jacobs still looming large? Meanwhile, in Green Bay, Jacobs is proving the doubters wrong. His 2024 stats, 1,410 total yards, 16 touchdowns, and 79 missed tackles forced, show he's still a force. Posts on X have been buzzing about his impact, with fans and analysts alike praising his fit in LaFleur's system. With Matthew Golden's speed stretching the field, Jacobs could feast on lighter boxes in 2025. But here's the thing. The Raiders' run game was so bad last year that even a solid season from Jacobs might not have saved us. Was it smarter to invest in Janney's youth and upside, or did we let a proven stud slip away? Drop your hot takes below, Nation, because this debate is heating up. The bottom line? The Raiders are banking on Janney to be a foundational piece, as he put it himself, to revive a rushing attack that's been the NFL's worst. His 4,769 career college yards and 50 touchdowns scream potential, but the NFL's a different beast. Jacobs, on the other hand, is a known quantity, thriving in a system that maximizes his skills. As we head into training camp, all eyes will be on Janney to see if he can live up to the hype and fill the void left by Jacobs. So, Raider Nation, what's the verdict? Did we make the right call, or are we second-guessing? Smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep the silver and black pride alive. Let's wrap this up with a look at what's next for our Raiders. The 2025 season is a make-or-break year for this franchise, and the running back room is just one piece of the puzzle. With jeanty leading the charge, alongside veterans like Mostert and a recovering Zamir White, the Raiders have options, but the pressure's on. Our draft class, with 11 new faces including linemen like Texas Tech's Cole Rogers, shows Spytek's commitment to building through the trenches. But the AFC West is a gauntlet. Can Janney and this revamped offense keep up with Mahomes, Herbert, and company? What do you think, Nation? Is this the year we turn the corner? The Jacobs decision will be judged by how Janney performs. If our rookie phenom delivers, the Raiders could have a dynamic, cost-controlled star for years to come. But if Jacobs keeps dominating and Janney struggles to adapt, the narrative could shift fast. Training camp updates from Raiders.com show Janney looking explosive in OTAs, with White and McCormick also flashing potential. The vibe in Vegas is optimistic, but the proof's in the pudding. Raider Nation, are you confident in Janney as our RB1? Or do you wish we'd kept Jacobs for one more ride? Let's hear it in the comments. One thing's for sure, the Raiders' identity is rooted in toughness, speed, and swagger, and Janney brings all three. His press conference after the draft was pure fire. He's ready to show everybody why the position is valuable and help the Raiders win. That's the kind of energy we love in the silver and black. But we can't ignore the what-ifs. Jacobs' success in Green Bay, paired with Golden's arrival, has some fans wondering if we let a legend go too soon. So, Nation, where do you stand? Is Janney the future, or did we fumble by letting Jacobs walk? Share your thoughts below, and let's keep this debate rolling. Raider Nation, this is our time to shine. If you're as hyped as I am about the 2025 season, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a single update. Drop your predictions in the comments. Will jeanty be a rookie sensation, or will Jacobs make us regret this move? Share this video with your fellow Raiders fans, and let's build the hype for the silver and black. Stay locked in for more Las Vegas Raiders news, and, as always, just win, baby!